Hey guys, okay, so I'm back with the next fight. So hope you guys enjoyed my fight earlier. Thought about that one for a long time, Booster and Kang. But this one, as you saw, comes from Burnouter7. He always gives me good fights. So he puts the likes of Vampirella, the alien vampire in a sense, versus Saya Otonashi. I know I'm saying that wrong, but her last name from Blood Plus. So once again, everybody kind of, you can see kind of a hinting to comics versus anime in a sense. So let's kick it off with Vampirella. All right, Vampirella now she's now under Dynamite Comics now, and she's still very popular character. She's still around. I think her look has changed a lot now. She's not in just the one piece as much as she is. Vampirella, as you all know, she is a vampire. She's actually she's from a planet that is you know, of vampires. You know, of vampires. The difference is that when she bites you, she is you don't turn. You just die. But she said, and basically because of the fact that they kind of like travel to Earth, and the Earth atmosphere kind of changed the bite, they can basically become vampires and stuff like that. If I remember correctly, that's pretty much what I remember. But she's definitely a character that vampiric character that is very cool. She has the appeal that some people like. Now in terms of her powers are pretty much greatly resembled of a vampire, pretty much. Heightened healing factor. Senses. She can maintain a certain amount of blood in her system, without really slowing her down, or she doesn't really thirst for blood. This pretty much makes her immortal, of course. She also she has some weaknesses of traditional vampires, like for instance, a stake through the heart to kill anybody, but she can withstand sunlight and silver and things like that. Her claws and fangs and claws, and she's also a good martial artist as well. She can turn into bats and things like that. It's a lot of things about her is pretty much simple, very much. So we move on to her combativeness, and her combatant is from the anime Blood Plus, known as, her name is Saya Otonashi. I hope I'm saying her name right. And she's the main protagonist of Blood Plus, and her race is, I'm always getting her race mixed up. I think it's like Cheroroptarian. I'm butchering the name, people. I'm sorry. But Saya really she just looked like she just was a normal teenage girl until we figure out what she really is and how quickly she matured and things like that, and just seeing her what she really is capable of doing in terms of skills and skill sets and everything like that. I mean, she's a hell of a swordsman, especially very athletic. She has, like, her strength is incredibly, she's like really strong. She's super speed. She's kind of telepathic. She can heal. She pretty much has anti-aging, because from what I remember, she's like over 100 and something years old. And then there's points where she can go into like this berserk mode, and then that's when she gets really crazy and really strong. Her eyes turn like a different color red, and she just flips out, and she's just like beast mode time. And those are things about her that just made her so dangerous. But I haven't watched Blood Plus in so long, so I gotta really go back to watch it again. But she's a great character nonetheless. So we have two race of females, two badass females going at it. And this is kind of reminiscent of section 10, where I had my all-female section. So I'm glad a lot of people still like give me female versus female fights. That's still to this day the biggest section I ever did for my fantasy fights. 53 fights. But this would be a very interesting fight because both individuals can heal very fast, and it's also to the fact of, like, in a sense, who can take more, whose healing factor can take more, who's got the better skills, who is willing to go the distance, and both of these women are to go the distance. But I've seen Vampirella nearly be drained of blood, and she went into like this death state where she pretty much was like mummified at one point. And like I said, she may have everything like, the traditional vampire, but I mean, when Saya's in that berserk mode, God, she's like Wolverine, but times 10 when he's in his berserk mode. Yeah, you can kind of like say Guts or somebody like that. But she just becomes instantaneously accurate about everything she does. So with me, guys, I'm giving this to Saya. But what about you? Vampirella or Saya? And other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. This comes from, show some love and respect to my friend Burnouter 7. This was his creation, a very good creation in my opinion. This is the first time I'm using Saya. I haven't used her before. Won't be the last, definitely. But it was the first time I'm using her. This is the second or third time I'm using Vampirella. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. So I will see you guys very much definitely Friday. With the next two fights. We're getting down to the wire for section 15, and the next fight will be from Starman fan number 1, and he's putting Dr. Fate versus Alucard from Hellsing. And I will give you, for the first time, I'm going to have Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, in a fight going up against Firefly. So I'll see you guys then. And other than that, guys, I'll let you in on a secret. After fight number 20, which will be Falcon versus Firefly, we'll be down to the two official fights left, and then there will be 4 bonus fights, but I won't tell you what those are. You're just gonna have to find out what they are. But other than that, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys Friday. You know the slogan. Battle on.